Savage sports fan, please like, share, subscribe. We're a new channel trying to get up and going. New subscribers, thanks for the love and support. Drop a comment, hit the bell notification for all new video releases, and share a video. Listen, breaking news. If you did not know, Russell Wilson is signing with the Pittsburg Steelers. Breaking news, Kirk Cousins is going to sign with the Falcons, which is, I think his contract is 4 years, $180 million. Kirk Cousins is just a mediocre quarterback. He was with the Minnesota Vikings, which is in our division, the Chicago Bears. We see Kirk Cousins a lot. 50-50 guy. He's going to play well on 50% of the games. He's going to play horrible, but he finds a way to get his money. I'm not mad at him. But listen, what does Russell Wilson going to the Steelers and the Falcons signing this guy means for the Chicago Bears? Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers offered the Chicago Bears the best trade package on the market for Justin Fields. The Pittsburgh Steelers offered the Chicago Bears an amazing package to get Justin Fields in Pittsburgh. That didn't happen. That don't mean it won't happen, but it didn't happen. They got Russell for 1 more year. The Falcons, where Justin Fields is from, Atlanta. They just signed Kirk Cousins. What do the Falcons know? Arthur Blank, what does he know about the Chicago Bears situation? They're not waiting till the draft and all this other good stuff. They signed the quarterback they want, which tells us, these two moves tells us they know that Justin Fields more than likely is going to re-sign with the Chicago Bears. Don't quote me on that. It just looks like it's pointing in the direction that the Bears and Justin Fields are more than likely going to work on a contract extension for the Chicago Bears number, not the Justin Fields number, which I said many months ago. The Bears probably will sign Justin at their number and keep it moving. So the devil that you do know is better than the devil that you don't. These two moves lets me know QB1 is going to be with Chicago. So this is Savage Sports Fan. Do you think, in my eyes, do you think the Steelers are pulling a move to say, listen, let's sign Russell Wilson and have him mentor Justin Fields? But that don't make any sense. Why would you give up a lot for Justin Fields to get him in Pittsburgh and then have him as a backup to Russell Wilson, who's a Hall of Famer? So that move right there, even though Russell's a great guy, I don't think he would just go and sign with a team and he's going to be a backup and be a mentor, especially for $38 million. So that kind of eliminates that situation and lets us know, unless the Raiders or somebody else offers something in the 12th hour. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be shocked if we see Justin back in Chicago, baby. That means he's our quarterback, baby. And remember, a few weeks ago, it was a video leak of Justin Fields on the phone screaming and yelling and running around. And I was like, is that the sound of somebody that's going to be traded? Is that the sound of somebody that's going to be released? Or is that the sound of somebody who's getting $65 million guaranteed? $70 million guaranteed. The laugh that he gave, I don't know. What say you? You know, in my eyes, the Bears situation is, you know, trade down, get some other pieces, and make it work. I think Justin kind of earned his right to get an extension. Was he everything we wanted? No, he dealt with a lot of adversity. He dealt with different coaches. He dealt with different coordinators. This is well documented. I just think bringing in a rookie quarterback in the same situation, the Bears don't really, it doesn't solve your problem with all the other positions you need to get filled. You trading out of that number one position and trying to get help for Justin is actually the better move. But I could be wrong. But somebody could trade in the last waking hours. But Ryan Poles is turning out to be kind of a wizard in the back of the room. I think he kind of realized, yeah, we'll save money if we get us a rookie quarterback, but we'll probably be set behind if this quarterback doesn't come in and win Rookie of the Year. So he's going to have the same problems that Justin has. But nevertheless, Kirk Cousins is in Atlanta. Why? Man, I don't know. That means that Minnesota needs him a quarterback. Could we see Jimmy G? Could we see Jimmy G from Chicago into Minnesota? I wouldn't be shocked by that. Even though Jimmy G has a 2-game suspension going on right now with the PED situation. He's suspended the first 2 games of next year. I don't know if Minnesota want to bring in a quarterback who's not going to be there for opening day. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks like Minnesota needs them a quarterback. It looks like Pittsburgh has them a quarterback. It looks like Chicago Bears are kind of in a situation where people can kind of read the writing on the wall, that they can see Justin not leaving. So what say you? Drop a comment. What should the Chicago Bears do? Should they trade? Should they hold the cards? Should they wait for the biggest sucker to offer everything in their mother in the 11th, 12th round to get Justin Fields? Did everybody play their cards too early? You know, everybody knew Russell Wilson was going to be released. But for him to get released and sign within 24 hours to Pittsburgh, I don't know. I don't think Pittsburgh was, I think they took, hey, we got a Hall of Fame quarterback for $38 million. That's still kind of a discount versus a quarterback long term. We don't really know. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, free agent is here in the NFL. It's kind of a weird move, but it kind of just exposes the Chicago Bears. So should they go for Marvin Harrison Jr.? Should they use that pick for that? Or should they just trade out and just get all the picks? I don't know. I mean, I'll say this. Being a Chicago Bears fan, this is kind of a good problem to have, honestly. You got a lot of picks. You got some money. You don't want the good free agents to be signed up, but, you know, it's kind of a good problem, you know, but I'm curious to see. I know we signed a few coordinators, but it's still a lot of uncertainty. Well, you know what? I think the Bears did sign a coordinator out of Seattle. That's the one that turned Geno Smith's career around. So that's promising. But Justin Fields, Geno Smith, Justin is younger. Justin has a bigger arm. I think Justin has a bigger upside than Geno. Even though Geno did his thing and got a big contract with Seattle, I think it's a good look for the Bears. But nevertheless, Kirk Cousins is no longer in the division. And with our defense, we did sign our cornerback, which is, I'm happy about that. So we shored up that. Our defense is going to be kind of good. But from my perspective, I always felt like Justin was a Bear, but I think everybody just kind of, played their hand a little bit too early. I mean, hold him or fold him, so to speak. I think everybody played their hand a little bit too early. But this, in my eyes, shows that these other executives believe or have heard that behind the scenes, Justin and the Bears are probably doing some type of negotiation. So this is why these moves are being made. People share information behind the scenes before it leaks. It's just too many people on the take. It's too many insiders. Everybody's not Adam Schefter, but everybody has their own little insiders. So I think the insiders might have leaked that the Chicago Bears and Justin are probably just working on that number. We saw what happened with what's his name over in Tampa. I forgot the quarterback. It just slipped my mind a second. He just got this $100 million deal. So I'm not shocked that they're looking at that contract. They're looking at everybody's contract. So what other quarterback is out there in that market, in that age group, in that draft class with Justin is up for negotiation? Justin is still one out here playing. So I don't know if the Bears are actually negotiating against themselves. So how big was that market for Justin? The Bears might just be negotiating against themselves. It was only really 1 or 2 or 3 teams. A lot of teams called A lot of teams called about Justin, but did they have what it takes to get a deal done? And I think Ryan Poles being Ryan Poles, the Bears might just be negotiating against themselves. Now that everybody else has signed their quarterback, this put even Ryan Poles even in a better position to negotiate against himself. So, shout out to the Chicago Bears. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Kirk Cousins getting that paper. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. It's so great to be mediocre in America, isn't it? So anyway, no, I'm not going to go there. But a mediocre quarterback, so to speak. But and shout out to Sierra. I want to see, Sierra and Russell had, they had some adjustments to make over there in Denver. But now they're in Pittsburgh. Woo! Pittsburgh versus Denver. I'm taking Denver every time. Shout out to the Steelers town, but I don't know about that. Pittsburgh, that's a one-year deal. That's a one-year deal. We got to look up and see where do they live in LA? I think Russell actually living in LA, but to be living a LA home, to go to Pittsburgh to work, that's a different mentality. Nevertheless, Savage Sports Fan, in my eyes, I think Justin stays in Chicago. These moves tells me that. Drop a comment, share a video. What kind of years he gonna have? I don't know. That's remain to be seen. But the move with Kirk Cousins today in Atlanta. Atlanta was the hometown. Atlanta wanted Justin hard. Atlanta got a brand new head coach. And Justin would have did well running out of that dome. Michael Vick 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. But that's not gonna happen. So nevertheless, drop a comment. Until next time, I'm out.